Let's lace the team up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sirski.
What's up?
All team.
Everybody laced up, man. You
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Legendary Rich, and I'm back with another bang. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, all that. Road to 100K. Make sure to go shop with the brand, do all that, man. Link in bio. But without further ado, man, I'm gonna jump right into it. Today we got a story time. It happened about a year ago. On the time I met Jacquees. Yes, I met Jacquees, the singer, rapper, the R&B artist. He says he's the king of R&B, which nobody agrees with, but each his own. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing though. You know, I like some of his music for sure. It happened, let me look at the exact day it happened. It was the same day I had like a new drop for my clothing brand too, which is actually funny. It was when I dropped these RLS Techs zip up hoodie. I dropped those like a year ago. So what happened, I was close. It happened October 12th, 2023. So I'll make sure to drop in all the pictures and the videos and stuff from when it actually happened. But I guess I'll set the scene for the day, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you watch the video to the end, man. It's definitely a crazy story, definitely a one-in-a-lifetime experience, definitely a coincidental event. October 12th, you know what I'm saying? It's just an ordinary day. I'm a college graduate, so I don't go to school or nothing or study. I didn't study anyways when I was in school, but that's a whole nother story. But I went to work like a typical day, maybe when I got out, worked out or something. And this is like when I first started my YouTube channel, I only had like 100 subscribers. Like this is like a year ago, so my channel's growing kind of fast. I gotta pick it up and be more consistent. But and it was actually like one of my coworkers, it was their birthday, or like their birthday celebration, and they invited me and a few other of our coworkers to go bowling and things like that. And it was like a random day. It was like a Wednesday. Let me see. It was random. It was like a Wednesday night. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was a random Wednesday night, and they're like, yeah, let's go bowling, let's get some drinks, let's do this and that. So I'm like, you know, I really didn't plan on going, to be honest. I really didn't, because like they're my coworkers, but like none of them I was really that close with. So I'm like, all right, you know, whatever. I go about my day, and like I just had like a feeling, like, you know, in Spider-Man he had like a spidey sense. I just had like a feeling like I got nothing better to do. I don't got no videos to drop today. I don't got no designs to make right now. I just dropped something new today, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple sales ready, so it's a good day so far. So I'm like, you know, I might as well just go check it out. You know, why not? Stop in and show my face for a little 30 minutes, a little hour, say happy birthday, maybe get a shot or something, you know. I didn't plan on bowling, none of that. I forgot what time we were supposed to meet there, probably like 7 or 8. So I drive up there, and you know, like the feeling when you're like one of the first people like at the party, like even before you get there, before whoever's birthday it is, so it's kind of like awkward. It's like the waiting game basically. So me and my coworker, one of them I was actually kind of closer with at the time. I was still cool with them, shout out to Jameer, but he was already there sitting down at the bar. So I'm like, all right, bro's here, we can chop it up, maybe get a shot or something, buy a drink. So we just sitting over here, you know, chopping it up. It's a regular day. I order my drink, and like right after I take my shot, I remember it like it was yesterday. I set my shot down, and I was like, feeling good, I'm feeling good. Like, it's low-key a lot of people here at the bowling alley. And I live in Kalamazoo, Michigan. A little background information for my subscribers who aren't from Michigan or from Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo is on the west side of the state, probably like 45-50 minutes below Grand Rapids, so way on the west side of the state. But anyways, as soon as I sat down with my shot, I just look over my shoulder, because wherever I go in public, I'm always like on my P's and Q's, because times are getting crazy. Like, people are really hungry out here, so I'm always trying to stay alert. This is even before I had my chain, all that. Just always on my P's and Q's, checking out, you know, my environment and the setting I'm in, checking out who's coming in the doors, things like that. I turn over, I'm like, I see like 5 or 6 like bigger like security guards, like with ski masks and hoodies on, following this short dude. Like he like as short as me, even shorter, and he's shorter than me. Y'all see in the picture, he like tried to do that, and he still wasn't taller than me. But shout out to bro though. But, and this is actually, yeah, the story gets crazier. But so I see like, you know, probably like 6 people walking around with him, and like he's short, and they all like surrounded him. I can't even see. He going to get his bowling shoes. And this like before I was bowling. I just had a shot. I turned the corner. He had like a big chain, but it wasn't like nothing crazy. It was like a memory pendant, but it wasn't like a Cuban or like a tennis chain. It was like flowers or something. Like, it looked expensive, but it was more like an elegant, like grown man chain, and it was a big circle memory pendant. And they had like some big earrings, and I remember it like it was yesterday. And like I like looked him in the eye. He was probably like 5 feet away, like kind of like arm's reach, but he was walking by me though. And him and his gang were going to the bar, a little bar set up to get a shot. like a couple seats down from me. And I look at him and I look down, I had another drink, and I'm like, man, that looks like Jacquees. Like, you know, in the movies when you're like, you're wondering how I got here. Like, literally, I'm like, Jacquees has a show, like, in Kalamazoo. Like, it didn't even, like, flip him out, because I knew he had a show, because there's a college in my city called Western Michigan University, WMU, Division I college. It's a decent size. And he was performing there, like, that same day or, like, the day after, so it would make sense for him to be in Kalamazoo. But I'm like, I don't think that's bro. I think it is, though. So I have another drink, whoop-de-whoop. I'm not trying to be on no starstruck stuff or no fanboy stuff or no weird stuff for him to think, like, I'm a threat or I'm trying to, you know, whatever the case may be. So I'm chilling, chopping up with Jameer, and I'm like, bro, I think that's Jacquees. He like, oh, for real? Like, I was like, look at him without, you know, making it obvious, like, without him noticing. Like, does that look like him? He like, yeah, bro, I think that's Jacquees. I'm like, he got a show here tomorrow or something like that. I think it is. Like, I'm gonna go walk up to him, because I'm thinking, like, I got a clothing brand. I just had a new drop. I just dropped 2 sets of hoodies, sweatsuits. I just, you know, on the website, everything locked and loaded, ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I gotta capitalize on this moment. Like, I already got a drink in my system. I'm feeling like I could talk to whoever, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, either I'm gonna be a punk and just be scared to talk to him because he's a celebrity and because he's rich and famous, or whoop-de-whoop, or I'm gonna just go talk to him, see what he say. If he's not messing with it, if he flagged me down, I mean, at least I tried. I'm like, all right, take my other little shot, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling all loose. I'm like, all right, this is me by myself. I go walk up to him, you know what I'm saying? As I start, he probably only like 3 chairs down from me. Like, he right there, but he's surrounded by like his gang, his security. He's probably, yeah, like 5, 6 of them. You'll see it in the video that I put in the start of this video. So I walk up to him, I'm like, bro, I'm not even on. Like, they started looking at me as I started approaching him, because I'm just walking dead up straight to bro. He's sitting in the chair getting shots for his gang and stuff. But I walk up to him, I'm like, I'm not even on no weird stuff, bro. Like, are you Jacquees? You Jacquees, bro? He like, yeah, like. And I was like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mess with your music, like, you hard, like, this and that. He's like, I appreciate it, bro, you know, this and that. And then we just get to chopping it up. I really didn't need a favor from him, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it seem like I'm genuine, because I'm really genuine. Just him taking a picture with me, or him talking to me, you know, shaking me up, was cool enough. He didn't have to, you know, take a picture with my brand and get my merch for him and his gang. You know, they didn't have to do that. So we get to chopping it up. You know, I'm like, you got a show down here, right? Whoop-de-whoop, that's why you down here? He like, yeah, you know, yep, whoop-de-whoop. We get to chopping it up. And I'm like, oh, that's what's up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to kind of keep it quick. Like, I'm not a fanboy, because later on throughout the night, more and more people started coming, like girls, just because he was there. Long story short, man, I'm trying to keep my composure, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really starstruck. Like, this is like really a famous, like, rich person, like someone in a position I want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's inspirational. Kind of trying to pick his brain. We get chopping up or whatever a little bit, but I'm like, yeah, like keep going crazy. Like, I really mess with your music, feel your songs for sure, you know what I'm saying? I was like, it's cool if I get a picture with you. He like, hell yeah, like, let's do it. I hand my phone. It literally, it's just me. Like, I wish one of my friends was here so we could have vlogged this moment. Back before I was a vlogger, this more when I was on the podcast wave. But now I'm on a podcast wave and the vlogging wave. That's why I have 2 channels. But so I'm like, man, why couldn't Marcus or Danon be here? Whatever. So I hand my phone to one of his friends or whatever. They take the picture of me and bro. I shook up with him again. I'm like, man, I appreciate you, bro. I got a clothing brand. I do YouTube, you know what I'm saying? This might sound kind of corny, but I'm gonna meet you at the top. I'm starting to get some buzz going, you know, like, you'll hear my name, you know, in a few years for sure. And he like, you got some clothes on you? Like, you got your merch on you? Like, I'm wearing it, but, you know, like, to give to him. And like, I didn't freeze up, but in my head I froze up. Like, it's like I froze time. Like, everything stopped, like in the movies. I'm like I almost always keep my merch in my car. Right now, I got my bag, you know what I'm saying? I probably got some spare shirts, like, in my trunk, probably some sandals that I can just sell whenever, that haven't sold out yet. So I'm thinking, like, and I was honest, I was like, no, I don't got nothing on me, bro. And I was trying to tell him, like, I was trying to show him, you know, I can ship it to you whenever, let me know, whoop-de-whoop, you know, on the house. He like, oh, you got to keep it on you, bro, you know, like, just keeping it 100. And I'm like, yeah, you right, bro, like, you know, we kind of shook our heads, and then I walked off, and I'm like, I can't go out like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to capitalize on this moment. Like, moment happening kind of like was a reminder, like, from God, at least to me, like a pat on the back, like, keep going, you're on the right trajectory, you know what I'm saying? Keep betting on yourself, keep taking those risks, you know, being an entrepreneur, being a YouTuber, being a clothing brand owner, influencer, stuff like that. So I get to walking back to my chair with my friend, my coworker, and I'm thinking, like, oh, man, like, I ruined the moment, like, what do I do? But then I get to thinking, like, I'm at the bowling alley on Stadium called Revel and Roll, and at the time I was living on campus at this apartment complex. So So I'm literally like a 3-5 minute drive. So, and it looked like him and his gang just got there. They were just taking shots. They had their bowling shoes like in their hands, like they didn't even get a lane yet or nothing. So I'm like, man, let me hurry up and grab some merch before they have their females pull up and before that stuff over. So I'm like, all right, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. So I walk up back to bro, and shout out to Jacquees, you know what I'm saying? He didn't throw my merch. I probably should have tried to throw an offer. He didn't throw my merch like on his story or on his social media or nothing. I haven't seen no pictures of him wearing it. He could be wearing it. I only gave him some sandals, but he could. I don't know if he is, probably not. But I walk up to him, I'm like, I showed him a picture of the sandals I just dropped. I just dropped these like a month ago, bro. I got like 10 pair like sitting in my car right now. Actually, I forgot I had these, you know. What size you wear, you know what I'm saying? I got you. He's like, I wear a size 8. He's like, but you can get me and the gang, like everybody a free pair. And it was like 5-6 people. I'm like, yeah, like I got you. You know what size y'all wear? They like, oh, 11, 12. I'm jotting down everybody's size. Like, I'm not stuttering, but like I'm shaking because I'm like, this is a moment, you know what I'm saying? Like, crazy moment. So I get everybody's size. I'm like, all right, bet. Like, I'm about to go grab it out the car. And he like, all right, bet. Like, that's real, bro. Appreciate you. So then I leave the building. But little do they know, like, I had to drive home, like, to go get the merch, to go get the sandals, because they were in like my box in my closet at the time. Because it started getting cold out. So I'm like, people not really buying sandals right now. Let me just keep them in the crib. If someone wants to buy it, I'll just go to the crib and get it. Dude, so my heart is like racing. I got so much adrenaline going on, you know what I'm saying? I'm on like such a natural high right now. I got a couple shots in my system, so I'm like, all right, let me go get this right now before him and his gang leave. And I'm sick because I didn't want to take too long, and then I pull up and they're gone, you know what I'm saying? So, but I had a feeling they just got there, which they did. I drive home, probably got there in like 2 minutes. Like, it felt like 30 seconds. I got there quick. Like, I was speeding, I didn't care, bro. I'm like, I'll take a ticket, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? I'm still driving safe, but I'm getting to my destination. So I get to the crib, I rush up the stairs. I live on the 3rd floor, of course. Busting my room. I'm just bringing it out of my closet. There's hella clean clothes on the ground, shoes everywhere. I'm like, I'll clean that up later, you know what I'm saying? I pull them out. I got like 8 pair of sandals. They're all like pre-packaged. I'll probably pull up some pictures so you guys can see them. I do got a couple pair too if you guys want to buy them. $30, good quality, designer quality. But long story short, I grabbed the sandals, I throw them in my car. I think I just like, I pulled up like in the handicap spot and I parked like sideways or something. So like I took up 2 spots because I was just in a rush to get it in and get it out, you know what I'm saying, zip around. So I pull up back up to the bowling alley, Revel Roll, like 5 minutes away. Then I walk in the building with like 6-7 sandals in my my pockets or whatever, in my arms. Then I take them out, I'm like, you know, I already showed him a picture, but I'm like, you know, here go to size 8. Here go to 10, 11, you know what I'm saying? I had everybody's size, and he wanted a size 8, Jacquees. And he took it out, and he was like, he started looking at it and like feeling it. I was like, it's good quality, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's on the house. I'm not tripping. And I should have asked for promo to see how much he charged, but looking back, but that's how you learn. That's how you learn the game. There's no way you can learn certain stuff without going through it, without experiencing it. Anyways, you know, he looking at the sandals and stuff, looking at the quality, and he just like looked at me in the eyes. He's like, I with it, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's fire. Like, I didn't even ask him, like, you know, if he liked it. You know, he's like, no, like, real shit. Like, I fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep doing your shit. Keep doing your thing. It just hit different, you know what I'm saying? Because there's some people, like, in my hometown who, you know, say my merch is whack, which is cool. You know, everybody entitled to their own opinion. I didn't even ask him, or I didn't even, like, pressure him to, you know, like, oh, it's fire, right? You know, oh, it's the best thing in the world. But no, he's just like, you know, this shit cool, bro. This shit fire, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with the design, you know what I'm saying? Keep going. And I was like, man, like, one last favor, you know, I know you already took a picture of me. I know I already gave you some free merch. You know, you mind if I just get a little video of you, you know, holding the product for my YouTube or whatever, for my social media? He like, yeah, like, let's do it. Come on. So then I record him. That's the video in the beginning of this video where I'm like, shout out to my boy. He like, yeah, go shop. You know, he laced the whole team up. I'm like, oh. Like, it just felt good, you know what I'm saying? Getting like that stamp, having my merch be like worn and like seen by like somebody famous is like crazy. And I didn't even plan on it to happen like that, you know what I'm saying? So certain things in life, God will make happen. You won't even expect it. Certain things you can't even plan in life, you know? Just sometimes you just gotta go with that feminine energy and kind of just go with the flow, you know, the divine flow. So yeah, that was crazy, bro. That was crazy. And then I shook him up again, you know. I probably shook him up like 3 or 4 times. He probably thought I was weird, but I was like, man, I appreciate you, like, you know, real. You didn't have to do none of that, you know. Some celebrities, if they see a fan, you know, trying to do too much or talk to them too much or even, you know, ask for a picture, they'd be like you, nah, like, I'm not doing that, or, you know, I don't want to. Like, oh, you weird, like, you know how some celebrities act. But, you know, he was humble, he was down to earth. He wasn't like, you know, trying to flex on me or, you know. So it was cool, man. It was definitely interesting for sure, man. It was definitely a cool experience. I remember like it was yesterday, man. It's crazy. And like I said, I got there at like the same time as him. So this is like when the rest of my coworkers pulled up and they're like, oh, like Jacquees is here. And I'm like, yeah, like I just flicked up with him, you know what I'm saying? Like he got some of my merch. They like, you know, that's what's up. I know that's right. And he like bowling in the lane next to us. Like it's cool, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to do too much and be like, can I bowl with you, bro? Like be on some like, you know, fruit stuff. But you know, he was with his girls vibing out, and you know, he had already did enough for me, like I said. So I'm not gonna ask too much, you know, from somebody or bug him, you know, and be on his ear, you know. So I'm just bowling and I'm feeling great, you know what I'm saying? I'm buying my coworkers shots and stuff. I'm like, you know, it's a good day, why not? We bowling, you know what I'm saying? And I think on like one of his, because I checked his Instagram story too. I don't think he posted it till he left. I hope he didn't post it till he left anyways, because you know people be on weird stuff. But it was like a video of him like bowling or something, and in the background you can see me like in the other lane. Like it's crazy. So yeah, man, it was definitely once in a lifetime experience. It was cool, man. I don't know if I'll ever meet him again, but it was cool for sure. And I remember like right after it happened, or like right when I was leaving or something like that, I called two of my best friends. I probably got like 3 best friends. You guys know Mark's Life, the YouTuber. He's in all my videos, a lot of my videos. Big Dane, the famous TikToker, he got like 400K. And then Marcus Smith, he don't really be on the internet, but that's my boy. He be getting to his bag, hustling too. Those have been my 3 best friends since like elementary school, so we forever locked in. But I get to calling them, I'm like one by one, I'm like, bro, like guess who I just met at the bowling alley? Like, who, bro? Like, what's up? Like bro, I just met Jacquees. Like I just gave him some of my merch. Like we just took a picture. Like I'm about to post this shit on the gram like right now, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit about to go viral. They're like, that's what's up, bro. And it was like right before I left, I had called Mark's Life, and he was like, bro, you should, and this was like right when I started doing public interviews, and I wish I would have did it. He was like, bro, you should do a public interview with him. Ask him to do a public interview. He was like, it'll go up, bro. Like you should try one. This is already after I took a picture with him. This is already after I did a little vlog of him holding my merch or whatever. I don't have my, because at the time I was using these portable mics, and this is like when I just started doing public interviews. I probably had like 5 posted or something. Now if you go on my page, I have like 100. But and then I'm recording off my vlogging phone right now, but this is before I had 2 phones too, so I'm like, sound not even gonna pick up. I'm like, you know, it's just a missed opportunity, but it's cool, you know. So that was also a lesson for me. Looking back now, if I knew what I knew, if I was like tech savvy how I am, and like, you know, I got 1,000 subscribers now, so I know more about YouTube and, you know, how the algorithms, what will get more views, things like that, what'll take off. So looking back now, like if I had 2 phones, or if I was more prepared, I would have been like, hey bro, let me get a public interview with you, and, you know, ask him a question, and then post that as a reel, post that as a short, you know, be like, Jacquees said this, you know. So who knows, I probably could have had, you know, more subscribers or more followers, you know, by doing that. But it's cool, you know. I don't need clout off of nobody's name to make it, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make it either way, but just now I know for the future how to capitalize on things even more. But I'm glad I capitalized on the moment. So yeah, we get the bowling or whatever, we finish the night off, and then before I leave, I'm like, sorry bro, like I gotta shake you up again, like I appreciate you, no cap. Like real like for sure bro, like be smooth. So I leave or whatever, I walk out the building, and I just like sit in my car for like 30 minutes when I get home. I just like sit in my car. I'm like, what just happened? Like for real though, like what just happened? Like, is this real? Like what's going on? So I don't think I posted the pictures till the next day, but I threw the video on my story though. Or I think I posted it on my brand page, and then I shared it on my story, something like that. But either way, it was on my story on my Instagram. I only have like 1.7K followers, but I get a lot of insights, and they're pretty engaged on there. I get a lot of feedback for sure. But I post a story, everybody sliding up, everybody liking it. Then I'll post that same video on my clothing brand page, like Jacquees supporting my brand, shout out to him. That's booming, everybody commenting, sharing it. At the time, my clothing page probably only had like 50 subscribers or 80. It's only got like 150 subscribers now. I don't really post on it like I should, but eventually I'm gonna get there. But get to like 1,000 views, like just like that. It probably only got like 2.5 thousand right now, but it booming, get to 1,000 views just like that. I'm like, damn, like wait till I post these pictures. So next day I wake up, and if you guys don't know, the best times to post on social media, at least for sure, like YouTube is 5 p.m. 10 a.m. on the weekends, but 5 p.m. works as well. But on Instagram, I feel like either 12 p.m. or 5 p.m. is like the best time to post. Those are the main 2 times I post, because most people, you know, check Instagram on their lunch break or in the middle of the day. Most people check Instagram when they get off work. Most people working 9 to 5-ish, something like that. So those are kind of the best times to post. So I post a picture. I'm like, man, like I gotta do some type of like photo dump or something, you know, like I can't just post the one picture, because I had like 1 or 2 pictures with them. They both look the same. And then I got that video with him like holding my merch and stuff like that, telling him to go shop. I'm like, how can I make this like a little 3-piece, like, you know, a little 3-piece? Because, you know, posting just one picture not really the wave nowadays. People want to see photo collages. So I'm like, you know, I'm thinking how I can capitalize off this post. So I'm like, all right, this is how the first slide is like the picture of me and him, and then the second slide is like the picture of me and him, but like it's a screen recording of the live photo. Luckily it was a live photo, so it looks like a video. So it's like me and him like this, and then like that, and like so like, and then the last slide is like him, you know, like, yeah, he just likes to team up. And I forgot what the caption was. I really can't forget. I think it was like, shout out to, and then I tagged him, Jacquees, for showing me dumb love yesterday, because he didn't have to do none of that, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to bro. I appreciate him, you know what I'm saying, nonetheless. So I put that out. It got a decent amount of likes, like 250, 270. It was a lot of people hating though. The insights on the post was crazy. It was in the multi-thousands, probably like 3,000-4,000 people seeing it like right when I posted it. But you know, the love and hate comes, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate all my supporters. It probably only got like 15-20 comments or whatever, but it was cool though. I appreciate the support. This is one thing I will say: he didn't like the picture. He didn't share it or nothing. He didn't acknowledge it. I'm sure he saw it, but you know how like if someone sends you a message, like tags you in something, but you don't follow them, and you'll see it like in your DM, you can like look at it without like letting them, like notifying them that you read it, type of thing. So I'm sure he saw it, you know what I'm saying? I posted it on Twitter, I posted it on Instagram, YouTube. He didn't reshare it, he didn't like it or nothing, comment, but it's cool. He doesn't have to do that, you know, and I'm sure he would have if it was like one of his female friends, because that's like his audience, you know what I'm saying? But even if I was in his position, I still probably would have, you know, shared it or something, because I'm down to earth, you know. But I get he worked hard to get to where he wanted, where he's at right now. So he's not really trying to give no free handouts to no dude fan or dude supporter, which is cool, you know. I'm not tripping, but I feel like, you know, if it was one of his female friends who had a clothing brand, he would have put it all everywhere, go shop, whoop-de-whoop. But it's cool though, you know. So yeah, man, I did forget to mention this after I gave him the slides or whatever, shook him up. His manager, or like one of his like closer security guys, whatever, was like, what's your Instagram, like, you know, follow me. And I'm thinking like he just wanted me to follow him on Instagram, like, and I'm already following Jacquees, I think, something like that. But so I take down his Instagram, I follow him, then he followed me back. I'm like, oh, like, and I look, and Jacquees follows him, like his security guard, like his manager or whatever. I'm like, cool. You know, Jacquees has some form of like communication with me, you know, so I basically got his manager Instagram. This is the funny part. This is like the unexpected part. As time goes on, the dude who followed me on Instagram, Jacquees' homeboy, his brother, whoever it is, him and Jacquees not even cool no more. I'm like, bro, like, it's crazy. But they got to like Instagram beefing over something. I don't know what it was. It was in like April, I think. I remember seeing it when I was in Texas, like on my trip, just scrolling on Instagram, vlogging and stuff, doing my normal thing. And then I look, I'm like, why is he like on some battle rapping, like Instagram quoting, story tagging, like talking about at Jacquees it's up, or they can't save you, or I'm really from the east side, or this and that. I'm like, bro, why they? So I check if they follow each other. They don't follow each other no more. I'm like, damn, like my one, I wanted to comment on the post like, dang gang, like why y'all gotta beef? Like you're my one connection to Jacquees, because Jacquees don't follow me back, you know. So I'm like, oh. So I'm thinking like it's whatever. And the guy I'm talking about, I don't know if he has his own brand, but he's into like fashion. He kind of dressed like Thug, you know, with the spider stuff and the skirts and all that. You can tell he's definitely influenced by Thug. But me and him were supposed to do some type of collab merch too, and that never happened. Some type of like embroidered or, you know, tailored, something different, something out of the ordinary that I don't usually do. This is more like the streetwear brand, but something a little more casual, more designer looking. So yeah, me and him never got to do that, because, you know, he said he was down or whatever. He was like, you know, let me know if you can find some females who know how to sew, and we can get some stuff going. I never really found out, you know, who could sew. There's not really many people who can sew. But long story short, man, I look a few months after that and he unfollowed me. So I'm like, oh, now I'm gonna unfollow you, man. But you know, it didn't really matter, because him and Jacquees wasn't cool no more, and that's really the main reason I followed him. Yeah, dude unfollowed me for sure, so I unfollowed him right back. And you're not special, you know what I'm saying? I probably got more money than you, but no hard feelings, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm trying to think if there's any other details that I left out. But yeah, this happened like a year ago, and I could have did a story time on it like right when it happened, but I did want to keep it private, kind of like just a memory that I remember, you know, because I remember telling my parents, they weren't really too excited. They're like, oh, that's cool, but like they don't really know. My parents don't understand like the power of social media, the power of influencers and celebrities that can push a product. They don't really understand that yet, you know. They don't understand there's YouTubers my age making six, 7 figures, stuff like that. But you know, and I'll be up there soon, don't worry. Like they're like, oh, like that's nice, but like they didn't realize like how substantial that was, you know. But all like the next probably like at least 2 weeks or something, I kept hearing like, even like when I wasn't around, like people were telling my friend like, oh, did you see Richie like with Jacquees? Or oh, Richie famous, he was with Jacquees. Or oh, shout out to Mark Smith, he was telling his family, like it was like right before Thanksgiving or Halloween something, he's like, yeah, I was telling my family you sold some merch to Jacquees. And I was like, I kept it being like, I gave that shit away to him, bro. Like I gave it to him for off the love for free. He's like, Rich, bro, I don't care. Shout out to Mark Smith. He was like, Rich, bro, I don't care whether you sold it to him, you gave it to him for free. Like Jacquees has your merch like in his possession. Like, you know, his gang does, you know. That's who knows who could see him wearing it, you know. I want to shop with you. I'm like, you right. So, you know, that was cool, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, all I kept hearing for the next 2 weeks, people kept asking me like, bro, like you really met Jacquees, bro? Like how did you meet him, bro? I'm like, tell them the same story, but not the story, but I just told him like it was just a coincidence. Like I didn't plan on meeting him, you know. It was just really just God, you know. Because like I said, I wasn't even supposed to be there. I didn't even want to go bowling. I'm like, bowling on a Wednesday night, it's already getting dark, it's daylight savings, it's dark as outside. I just want to chill out the crib or something, you know, elevate my mind or something. But I'm like, you know, why not? And imagine if I never would have went bowling that night though. So that's why you really got to be like tapped into, like, of course God, but like be tapped into like your intuition and your emotions. You know, women are actually better at this because women are very emotional, but their intuition will never lie. That's why, like, if you were to ever like try to cheat on a girl or like be sneaky, most of the times they'll get a feeling like something is off, you know, when they feel your energy. But, you know, I just had a feeling to go and I went, you know what I'm saying? And it definitely helped, you know, change my perspective and, you know, change my life. It definitely gave me even more motivation to keep going with the, not just the YouTube, but the clothing brand stuff too, you know. Like people don't understand, like even me, you know, y'all might see me posting every day, smiles and stuff, but I still get discouraged sometimes when things aren't going my way, or when I'm not seeing the results I want to see, or when I'm taking losses in life and I can't focus on this, or when I'm unmotivated and things like that. So, you know, I might make it look, you know, pretty, I might make it look perfect on here, but you know, I'm just another human trying to make it out the mud, man. That being said, man, that's gonna wrap up the story time of how I met Jacquees. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to bro. I don't know if I'll ever meet him again or see him, but it was a cool experience nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? This is I think this is my 3rd video straight. It is November 7th. I'm about to get home, edit this video and put it out on the same day. So this will be my 3rd day dropping straight. I'm trying to drop all 30-minute videos for like a month or 2 straight. I'm not missing a day. Yesterday I stayed up till like midnight just writing down video ideas, doing research on videos, people in my similar niche, like, you know, vloggers or stuff like that, free game. So I got videos lined up for the rest of the year. So, and this is just on my main channel. This is my main channel. I got videos lined up the rest of the year. So we about to pick it up, man. We about to go crazy. We about to touch that 100K, man. I just turned 24 a little over a month ago. By the time I'm 25, I will have that YouTube plaque. I will have that 100K subscriber YouTube plaque, man. I believe in myself. I'm about to get this pape, you know what I'm saying? Start making some money off here, get some more streams of income, man. Help this brand take off, things like that. I do have a YouTube course, $20, how to hit 1,000 subscribers within a few months using strategies that have proven to work for my channel. No matter what niche you are, even if you're like a rapper and you make us an artist or a vlogging, whatever it is, a snippet YouTube channel, I can turn you up, man. I promise. So $20, link in my bio or DM me or comment, whatever it is, man. And yeah, we about to just keep going. I appreciate everyone who supports, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Plenty of more videos on the way. I'm just trying to be motivation and inspire the youth and show them, like, you know, you can do it your way. You can create your own lane. You can pave the way. I feel like I'm paving the way right now. I'm doing things different. You know, when I first started doing YouTube, there wasn't that many clothing brand owners. Now every YouTuber wants to start a clothing brand. So just expect a lot more serious but still fun, mature content. A lot of free game. Go subscribe to the free game channel if you haven't. I don't know if you guys heard of Hoop Casper. I kind of post a lot of content like that. On my other channel, you know, a lot of free stuff, a lot of knowledge, a lot of stuff. Some of the stuff I paid for to learn, you know. But if you want to know like the literal, you know, like put your camera setting on this, like post at this time, have your title this many characters, have the thumbnail look like this, oh, use this app to, you know, edit, put this hashtag under it. Like if you want to know the specifics of the YouTube stuff, that's what that course is for. But yeah, man, like, comment, subscribe, man. I know I've been yapping, you know what I'm saying? I'm a professional yapper for sure. But yeah, link in bio to shop, man. Let's keep going crazy. Let's keep going up. Gang.
Link in bio for my clothing brand website, Real Legendary Status. Go copy some drip, man. Drip Star, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's go.